Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sooners ready to put toe to leather and get this season started.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of these niggas, man. Fuck wrong with these niggas.
Coming out with it, it's Freeman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
I just really gotta put this shit back on. What I've been through.
Looking for space, it's Fields. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Oklahoma State got a rare but most satisfying close victory the last time they saw the Sooners.
And it was such a big game for the Pokes, and you got to feel great if you're their coaching staff watching how their team responded late in the game when it was on the line. They were able to make those plays. David, they know they're expecting another dogfight today.
Just keeps moving. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And no about the person.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Flores. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Freeman. Stopped at the 17, and he's... Guessing that return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is
trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Flores. To throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense in the hurry up. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field. The ball squirts free. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And the quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
Tapey.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. He'll bring it back. It's Andrews. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Cowboys in the hurry up.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball.
Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And that is incomplete. This rivalry dates back to 1904, and the story goes, guys, that the ball got loose once, rolled down a hill, went into a creek, and both teams went in there and fought for it.
And isn't that just what rivalry should be about? We'll fight you. We'll meet you anywhere, in a creek, wherever. We know, Jesse, Oklahoma State, they don't like each other.
Put your face in the fan, put your face in the creek, and get that football. I love that. And this really is a storied tradition between these two schools. You don't necessarily have to be from the state of Oklahoma to appreciate that when Oklahoma State plays Oklahoma, man, that is must-watch TV.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State! Reeled it in and just made the house call. He'll try to tack on one more. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play, guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to.
Sends it downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They make the tackle, but he's got
I paid for it.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking for a man, it's Flores. Fires to the end zone. And that ball is picked off. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Ball in the air, intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And wings it incomplete. And the Cowboys are in the hurry up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. The aerial assault continues. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's complete. A huge pickup. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. When you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Here he comes with the return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lined up.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Oklahoma has dominated this rivalry, guys, so much so that it almost seems like just a relief to the Sooners when they win.
Up to this point, Reese, no doubt, Oklahoma, they have owned this series against their in-state rival. But, David, you know, in rivalry games, you've got to throw the records out the window because of the emotion that's played on game.
So much emotion, so much hatred. You throw it out because, listen, you got nothing to lose. Everybody expects Oklahoma.
And it's picked off for the third time today.
He's just Johnny on the spot. Right now, his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they can put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. He's going to pass. Caught on the outside. It's Edwards. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air. It's Flores. Looking down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown Sooners. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two and try to tie it as it is. They're down by one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Marshall. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time. Made a real good decision. I'll tell you.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Trying to find his man on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Niggas be kept right now.
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come up with it.
Dropping back, it's Flores. They're bringing heat. Got his man on the right. Strong, firm tackle.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Y'all got y'all head beat.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver shows motion. This is a designed run. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. It couldn't go outside. There was just way too many bodies on the inside.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, back that passing game up, you keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and
he wants to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. Afterburner's coming. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I'm just not in the second quarter.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Yeah, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Throwing right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
No, it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Got a man, it's Freeman. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for the big play. That catch would have given him the first down, but just a smidgen out of bounds, and they'll turn it over on downs. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've got a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go up.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Arnold. He's going up top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. Got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like...
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. On first down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
Pulls it in. It's Edwards. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense lining up quickly. Quarterback checking on. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to get the first through the air. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah,
And he throws another interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change.
And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the misfire, it's 2nd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Back to the air one more time. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Great veteran presence in the pocket. He knew he was going to take a hit on that one. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Motion from the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, he'll fire. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
That's reeled in. It's Freeman. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. He's looking for an open man on second down. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Flores. Firing to the right, complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Trying to barge their way in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Barges ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Looking to throw. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the... He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
They decided to go for it on fourth down, and that was not easy. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on fourth down, it's a touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse? And lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Right down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The Sooner schooner is rolling in high gear as Oklahoma has built a big lead.
And, man, what a great job by this offense later in this ball game as we get in this second half, Jesse. Now they're putting the pressure back on the Cowboys on the other side.
And it just feels like Oklahoma is the team that's been able to handle the emotion the best. They were able to get themselves settled, I think, earlier in this game, playing within themselves. And here they are now in the second half, and the Sooners are pulling away.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how How about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And the Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the move. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Back to pass, it's Arnold. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Sooners! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He's looking to throw it, trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some...
Looking for a deep man. Snatches it on the right. Nothing but green ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly.
He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Smith dropping to pass. Working the middle. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 11 over Arkansas State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's right on target. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
Good news is they didn't lose a ton of yards. The bad news is that's the third sack they've given up now in this game. They have got to do a better job protecting this quarterback.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Dropping back, it's Clemens. He's moving out of the pocket. He makes a catch. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Coming out with it, it's Freeman. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too.
Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going up top here late in the game. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They keep attacking through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Smith wants to throw. He's taking the deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're trying to get to it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cowboys!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Back to throw, it's Clemens. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Freeman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He'll start this drive firing. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.